Testing.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going?
Very good, thanks. How are
Great. How are
Yeah,
you?
very good, thank you. Good to see you. We're here at a studio based in London, and I'm here with Matt and Dom from Muse, and it's all happening. As of today, it's all happening
That's
again.
it. Great to see you again. Every time we see you, we know it's happening.
Yeah. It's good for me, it's good for the audience. I know that there's millions of people all over the world who are tuning in right now and are going to be listening to this again, and because the anticipation for your return's been huge, but you always surprise people. I mean, this for a lot of fans, the vibe is that this has kind of come out of nothing, you know? Hey, Chris, I know you've been building on this for a long, long time, but does it feel kind of like a tipping point, per se, today?
It does come around surprisingly quickly, doesn't it? But it's great. Like, this is the first interview we've done, I suppose, today. And like the first
so forgive
time,
us for being a little bit
yeah, and like the
out of shape.
we obviously announced the song for the Olympics today at this
Yeah.
press conference thing we did. So it's the first time we've kind of showed any music to kind of, I suppose, the public realm.
Yeah, we did that. We did a little trailer thing, which is went on YouTube, didn't it? It was like that's like an excerpt of one of the tracks that's on the album. We sort of threw that as a little kind of taster to give an idea that the album's got some different faces coming, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, today's the first time that you're playing, like, anyone's playing a full song, if you like. Yeah.
I know, and what a tune! I mean, we're gonna play it again soon, you know, and this is all part of kind of a big return for you guys on Radio 1 too. A lot of people listening, so we'll get to that. We'll get to the tune. We'll get to the teaser, and we're not going to go too deep into the album because I know that you're not even there yet. It's almost there.
Yeah, literally today we're just putting together a track listing and picking the final mixes and all that stuff.
But that's the exciting part, though, right? That's got to be the exciting part.
Yeah, it's great. You know, it's the chance to listen back to all that work. It's been, how long have we been making it? Like
It's like 6 months.
6 months, yeah, on and off.
I think October.
Like, on and off.
Rehearsals and
Because
then.
Chris, you broke it. You told us on radio that when you were going to start the record, and that kind of, I suppose, in a way.
Yeah, well, I think
officially
we did Reading Festival, and then I mean last year was kind of a year off with a few gigs thrown in, but it was always going to be the end of the year that we'd get together. And I think we started rehearsing in October, just going through some ideas, and that all kind of came together pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And by November we felt like it's time to record now and crack on with it. So it's been 6-7 months of recording, I think.
Yeah. I mean, amazingly quickly when you consider the expansiveness of the record and the way it sounds. I mean, anyone expecting this sort of understated acoustic follow-up to Resistance is going to be sorely disappointed. I mean, there is definitely, from what I've heard, getting to the first official single, which I don't even think's been announced yet, so I'm not going to name it. But I mean, I've heard that, and that's different, and it's mellow, and it creeps up towards a big explosive ending. But the first thing today, is huge. I mean, sounds like war breaking out, basically.
The Olympic track. Yeah, it's great. I mean, that song, someone approached me, I can't say who, but about a year ago to write a song for the Olympics, and we were going to work on it, and I'll give you a clue, it involved a good pianist. Right. And so I wrote this song in mind with the idea of playing with a pianist, and obviously that's why it's got a lot of guitar and piano playing at the same time, which normally I don't do. And then that kind of went away for whatever reason, and then
went away in the sense that you would have continued working on that song, and it would have been faithful to the album, whether the Olympics had come back or not.
I sort of put it together, and it sounded like it was going to be a good song anyway. At that point, I didn't really have lyrics anyway. It's just like a sort of epic sort of musical idea, if you like, involving a choir and stuff. And but then as time went on, then when we got asked to play the ending ceremony, by that point the song had developed, So we sort of said, we've got to play this, we've got to play this at the ending ceremony. So we got them in to listen to it, and then the Olympic people loved it and said they'd love to use it as the official tune. So
had you approached the lyrics with the Olympics in mind at that point, even though it had gone away? Had you gone back in and gone, well, I'm going to be faithful to the original?
Yeah. No, the way the music developed was I mean, the lyrics are just about that, trying to get into that zone of what it is to completely determined to win, against all the odds and all that kind of stuff, and like the conviction and like the kind of like, but also the sort of the more dark, I don't want to say dark side, but the more like the truth of what it, because some people could write a song about the Olympics and it will be very sort of like, let's all be all-encompassing, all-embracing, but it's actually about winning, it's about winning. And the thing is, I think I wanted to make a song that just tuned into that part of it, like the real competitive side, it is a competition, so I kind of wanted to capture that, that side of it.
To see the finished result visually as well, and to know that whoever put that to get the mega montage, as they called it, has really captured that side of the song too, because, I mean, it's a very uplifting watch, but it is really showing, as you say, athletes and competitors at their most brutal.
Yeah, definitely.
On every level. So this song, and plus the prelude, obviously we're gonna play it again now on Radio 1.